time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Toronto and Pennsylvania. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Striding into the box, Paul DeYoung. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Paul DeYoung. And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is under it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Here's Joey Gallo now.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Nelson Cruz now trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. This is skied into short left center. Simmons onto the grass. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Digging in. Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit on the ground to third, fielded by Moustakas. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Yelich. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Drilled down the line. And this is by a diving Moustakas. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bellinger has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich.
Batting fifth. Center
Archer
fielder,
comes set. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And that's the second out. Here's Starling Marte trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That time it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-2, here it is. Left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Archer.
for Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Archer.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
leading off for the Pirates.
First pitch on its way.
Andrelton.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is over. He's got it 1 away. In now, Justin Verlander. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And quickly, there are 2 away. In now, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. So 1-1. A little bouncer.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses, ball one. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is after it, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen. Strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch to short. Simmons has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the fourth.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. On to first, and they get them both. In is Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Archer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat, and that one just missed outside.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here's the 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Andrelton Simmons.
There, this one's for Moustakas at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. First offering on its way. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Archer comes set. Here's the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hit to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And Dozier now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Second baseman, Brian.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for 1, and he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, as we see the pitch count, it's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
And the throw is in time to get. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
A bouncer to the left side. Turner charging this one. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back.
Digging in.
Catcher, Jerry
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he lays off. Ball. Chris Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 19, Chris.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Paul DeYoung. Last time through was a base hit. Set and the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So coming to the plate, Starling Marte. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. A spin and a throw. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries so far. Dribbled up the line. But it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Justin Verlander. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Little chopper back to the mound. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hard on the ground toward short, taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Top of the lineup, stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. Safe. A great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lost it in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first as they get the double. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. On the ground, up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves in. To scoring. Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jock Peterson. Now pitching.
Todd Frazier come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Sanchez leads off second with nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Skied into straightaway right. Marte is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts. Jake Diekman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Moustakas in foul ground. One down. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. George Springer will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work.